Well, from that rather poetic and inspired song, we come to a song about a place to keep your pajamas. Now, John and I, when we get together to write songs, we don't usually write serious songs. We end up writing songs about silly things. But as you could tell from what I just said, this isn't one of those songs. We were driving down Highway 41, and I told John a little story. I said, John, the other day I was doing the laundry, and... a
story in and of itself.
Indeed. I looked beside the laundry, and there, lying in a pot, were my pajamas. I don't know how they got into a pot, regular old kitchen pot that was down in the basement by the laundry. And I said, John, it was a pajama pot. And he said, Steve, we better write a song about that. So we did. And it's pretty simple to sing along with again. And you'll pick up the chorus as we go. But tonight, we sold out of them in our last stop, so there's no pajama pots available tonight. But just check out our website. You can order your very own soon.
And as the song progresses, you may start to wonder, the only pot that was involved in the writing of this song is of the ceramic kind.
True.
Just to clarify right there.
For those of you from Lansdowne, anyway. I'm being really cruel. I'm sorry. I'm from Sydenham, if anybody from Lansdowne wants to blast Sydenham.
Or toilet paper his house.
Well, I've started to use a pajama pot. It's a place where I keep all my jammies. I've emptied the drawer where I kept them before. How do you have a pajama pot too? You don't put socks in there, no pairs of underwear. Ah, do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot too? Now you may question why I would use one when a regular drawer is more often. Well, it happened by chance when an abundance of pants took up all the space they once used. Now my drawer storing days are through. Beware, it could happen to you. Ah, do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot too? So now I'll give you the little backstory to how I came about getting this pajama pot. I was walking one day in the Sears aisle when a sight met my eyes which made me smile. It was a red bulbous pot and I liked it a lot, so I picked it up off of the shelf. But when I reached the front of the line, I was told my card was declined. Now would I get my pajama pot? Would I get my pajama pot? Would I get my pajama pot too? So I pulled out some charm from my charm sack, and I asked the girl, are any more in back? She said, I think one was returned when the bottom got burned. I could probably give it to you. And the best part, as you can see, is I got my pot for free. Ah, do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot too? So I returned back home to my place with a triumphant smile upon my face. And I went to my room and I began to exhume all my jammies from off of the floor. My wife said, what have you got? I replied, a pajama pot. Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot too? So yep, I still use my pajama pot, 'cause it holds all the jammies that I've got. It may not be the norm, but function over form pajama pot? Do you have a pajama pot too? Thank you very much.